go to Georgia Line on today's country, 99.3, 96.7 WATZ. I'm Mary Thurston, joined live in the studio by three gorgeous blonde Southern belles. We have Southern Halo here. Welcome, ladies.
Hi. What's up? Thanks for having us.
Wonderful. We're so excited. Our listeners have been going crazy for your singles that we've been playing. We have 4 currently in rotation.
Oh my goodness.
We do. We love your new album, just like in the movies. And so I know people are really excited to talk to you today. So first of all, everybody, why don't we do an introduction first? So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Okay, so starting from the oldest to youngest,
Yes.
I'm Natalia.
I'm Christina. And I'm Hannah.
Yeah, and we're
Yeah.
Southern Halo.
Alrighty. So
Oh
your
my goodness.
sisters from.
Mississippi.
Bunch of Mississippi girls,
y'all.
y'all. Blues.
Oh my goodness, yes. That's the great thing about Mississippi has such a rich musical heritage.
That's
and
right.
certainly talk about the blues and how much has that really influenced you with your music?
Honestly, I'd have to say maybe our entire
Yeah.
influences come
Yeah.
from
The
literally
blues.
the Delta Dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always like to say it comes from the Delta Dirt, especially like for you bringing that up. We actually even have a Grammy Museum built in our hometown of Cleveland, Mississippi because of its strong influence on the blues.
Oh yeah.
So of course the girls and I grew up just loving playing the blues, and it inspired us to want to be musicians as well.
That's
And
right.
Mom and Dad playing classic records also inspired us to want to grow up
Yeah.
and be like rock and roll and
Yeah.
all that fun
That's
stuff.
right. Yeah.
Well, I think that's so cool because the blues really, speaks to your soul, and you don't
It does.
think of 3 blonde women being like, "Yes, we're gonna sing the blues." But
Right.
you know what?
Yeah.
We
The
actually-
blues,
we
for
love
everybody.
Yeah, yeah. We love the blues. It actually, like we said, we first started playing the blues, with it being like E, A, and B
Right.
guitar.
3 chords, nothing
Right.
too
Super
crazy.
Easy, but so soulful.
Oh,
so
very
we picked it
soulful.
up real
so,
fast.
so yeah, when we were kids, all we did every single weekend was really play at juke joints and bars around the Delta. and
Blues
Yeah.
festivals.
Blues festivals.
So
we
much
even got to open up for B.B. King and for his
wow.
birthday in 2012
Yeah,
and
such a
14.
great guy.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh, that's incredible! What an experience!
It
Oh, yeah.
surely was one. We were just mind blown. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
But a lot of people ask, what was the transition from the blues to, country pop singers and musicians. And we really, we started playing instruments and singing at such young ages. So,
Right.
music really grew with us and our personalities.
Yeah.
So, like we said, we were introduced to vinyl records from our parents, and we're really hooked on some
Yeah,
Southern rock.
that's
so
right.
the blues bled into Southern rock.
Yeah.
And then after, we had a break from playing every single weekend and
Right.
decided to enter this competition called the
Texaco
Texaco
Country
Country
Showdown.
Showdown.
Yeah.
And long story short, we made it to the finals in that and got to play at the Ryman Auditorium.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. In
In
Nashville,
Nashville.
which is
Yeah.
crazy. Also another mind blown experience.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that kind of opened up just like the whole world of country music and the
Yeah.
country music industry
And
for
Nashville
us.
itself.
Yeah, and we really fell in love from the beginning. It was
Yeah.
great.
And we love how everybody in the country music industry just loves and supports each other.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to be storytellers and share your story with,
Exactly.
really anybody in the industry and the world. So it's just the greatest job ever. And we
Yeah.
get to do it together as sisters.
Which is wonderful. The thing I so love about you is that, we're in a time, country music goes, you have different ebbs and flows, and right now there's not a ton of female artists out there. So I am
Yeah.
thrilled that we get to have you in the studio, 3 fantastic musicians, songwriters, and be able to let the ladies have a turn in the spotlight.
Well,
because
thank you.
we need that. We absolutely do. So you don't just sing other people's songs.
No, we really started getting the hang of, writing our own material. And
Yeah.
like we said, we're on our 2nd album now called Just Like in the Movies.
Right, which has 14 brand spanking new originals,
tracks.
10 of which Natalia wrote all by herself.
That's incredible.
I know, I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited.
I know, music is just so much fun. And we have been dying in particular to come to this station and visit you guys because y'all were like some of the very first people to ever support us in our very
Yeah.
single little white dress.
I
Yes,
know.
that was
I
our-
can't thank y'all enough for that.
That was our very first single from our very first album. So it's just so nice to finally be up here and hang out with you guys. So thanks so much again for all of the support.
Well, we love country music, and that's the great thing about country music is that it's such a big tent and is different genres within country music, and certainly here in the North, you have some huge country music fans, and so we are very proud to support independent artists and artists on their way up. We've been very lucky to host some fantastic now country superstars that started by just coming to play our county fair or coming here to WATZ. So we are thrilled to add you to that club. And we really just very quickly wanted to talk about some, to kind of single you out. First of all, you're in Big Ten country now. Now I hear that you're SEC fans, correct? All right. So now you live in Mississippi, but someone has a dog named Ugga Bear, which is
That is so true.
Georgia. So what's going on here?
Okay, you know what? Our dad was actually born in Atlanta, Georgia. And so our whole life, we've just been big Georgia fans. We have a lot of family in Macon, Georgia. So.
Yeah, I mean, Dad grew up and lived in Vidalia, Georgia. Basically his whole life until, he met Mom on a blind date. Mom's from Memphis, Tennessee.
That's right.
Long story short, they ended up in Mississippi.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we just love the South and we support really all SEC teams.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
mean,
but when
except
they're
that they play
playing,
Georgia.
when Georgia's playing, say Ole Miss, who are you rooting for?
Georgia.
Oh,
That's
for
it.
sure.
What about Mississippi State?
Oh, Bulldogs against Bulldogs, our dog's name is Ugga, so.
True.
Yeah.
It's not a bulldog though, is it?
No, he's actually like a Cane Corso.
So it's like a bigger bulldog.
he's a big boy.
Italian Mastiff, really.
He's a big boy,
Yes, he
absolutely.
is.
I think you guys should bring him on the tour.
Yeah,
I
I'd love to.
think so.
He would like that too, yeah.
He might need his own car though. I mean, that's a big dog.
He would definitely need his own seat in the
Yeah,
vehicle.
that's going to be an issue. So. And the other things I love. Okay, so who is the equestrian?
That is
Hannah.
also me.
So
yeah.
Hannah is jumping. I had to ask. I have a friend who's huge into horses. I
Really?
said, "What is a hunter jumper?"
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, so it's a little different from show jumping. Instead of like doing poles, you kind of just jump like hedges and you dress all proper.
Oh.
So yeah, it's really fun. I love being.
They should call
doing
it hedge
competitions.
jumper.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
should call it
hedge
hedge jumper.
See, everyone was like, "What's a hunter jumper? You jump hunters?"
Well, that's what I was thinking.
And I was like, "No."
Are you mugging people with guns? That
Right.
seems a bad
That's
idea.
It's exactly what I had in mind.
Yeah,
It's
but yeah, it's fun.
And then what is noodling?
Oh my goodness.
God.
Well,
This is Christina.
that's right.
Okay.
So I'm the drummer and the middle child. So with that comes a whole lot of crazy.
A lot of
And
crazy.
with that responsibility of being the crazy sister, obviously I go out and I do these crazy things like noodling, which it's kind of like fishing but with your hands.
All right, so I've seen this. Is this hillbilly hand fishing?
It sure is.
You know what? That's
Yes,
and that's what
yeah.
they should call it instead of noodling.
Yeah,
Because
well-
like hunter jumper, people are like, okay, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What
there?
does this mean?
Well,
Yeah.
noodling sounds like something that's like on Craigslist that should not
Right.
be. You know,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
That's-
Some
sounds a
people
little
call
scary.
it grappling, but
Grappling,
yeah.
yeah.
I like noodling because it's like fun.
I just have no idea how you apply the word noodle to catching catfish with your hands.
That's
Like,
a fantastic question.
I always thought that it was because like the catfish are really, really slimy. So if you like had to pull it out with your hands, you would probably look like a noodle trying
That
to get
makes
it out.
sense. That does. That makes perfect sense. All right, and then Natalia. So Russell Stover chocolates are your favorite.
Oh my goodness, that's my weakness.
Do you use the map? Do you
Do
use
you?
the map or do you
The
just
map.
go blind? When you open
Yeah.
the
You
thing,
know-
they have the map to tell you which chocolate is which.
Or
I
do you go
don't
all in?
really use the map. I like to be surprised because I love them all, but I do have like my certain favorites.
All right, so what's
Yeah.
the favorite?
It's so funny because my sisters both like, chocolate with nuts in them, kind of like
or
turtles.
coconut.
Like the
I
nougats.
love the coconut.
Yes.
See,
Coconut's
yeah,
my favorite,
I like the
yes.
ones with like the strawberry or the orange.
You're the one.
I'm
Yeah.
the one.
You're
and
the
nobody
one.
else likes
I
them, but
don't
I'm
get
like,
it.
I'll take them.
You are the fruit cream person. I've
Yeah.
always wondered who are these people. that
Right?
like fruit cream?
Where are
Yeah,
you from
that's
and why?
Sarah.
Yeah, no, that's me.
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who told you weren't good enough for you?
I just think it makes it taste even sweeter, So I'm like, you can never be too sweet in chocolate.
Oh my gosh, that was such a southern answer, by the way.
Yeah.
Such a southern answer.
Love
All
it.
right, we'll get to the music. So we've been playing all of these songs of yours off your new album, just like in the movies. Which, by the way, I love the story behind.
Aw.
You really this is a storytelling album, which is
Oh,
the
yeah,
best
it is.
thing about country music.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what are we gonna play today from the album?
You know what? The song that we really like playing from this album, which we love all of them, but it's really the first one. I
Yeah.
wrote this song called Southern Halo.
That's right.
With a really good friend of ours who's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah.
And she was like, girl, honey, y'all don't have a song called Southern Halo, and you definitely should because
It's so obvious.
Yeah.
Right.
It is.
So we decided it's since Just Like in the Movies is a concept album, having Southern Halo as the very first song is a really good way of letting everybody who doesn't really know who we are know where we're from. So it's like a really good setting from the album.
You're setting the scene, which I
There you
think is
go.
wonderful. So Southern Halo, ready, girls?
Yeah,
We're ready.
Here we go.
Come on.
Take a drive on Highway 55 down to the Delta. That's where you will find muddy water, magnolia trees, girls who are sweeter than a glass of tea. She got a southern drawl, a southern charm, southern boy hanging off her arm. Got big blue eyes, little redneck, southern halo, mother. Halo, halo. Come on. Got brains and beauty through and through. She turns heads in a crowded room. She'll bless your heart and break it too. She's daddy's little angel, but don't be fooled by her southern drawl, southern charm, southern boy hanging off her arm. Got big blue eyes, little redneck, southern halo, mother. Halo, halo. Come on, Memphis down to Baton Rouge, Noble up to Picayune, Natchez, Jackson, and Biloxi, even Cleveland, Mississippi, New Orleans, Pascagoula, and Tuscaloosa, Tuscaloosa, places in between. Yeah, every girl you need has a southern drawl, southern charm, southern boy hanging off her rock. Got big blue eyes, little redneck, southern halo, mother. She got a southern drawl, southern charm, southern boy hanging off her rock. Got big blue eyes, little redneck, southern halo, mother. Hey, halo, hey, halo, hey, halo, hey, halo.
Southern Halo, Southern Halo. That was fantastic. Oh my goodness. People are loving that on our Facebook page. We are streaming live.
Hi, guys.
on
All right.
Facebook. So hopefully those who are just tuning in, you can go back to the Facebook page and watch the full interview and performance. We are thrilled to have you here. Where can people get your music?
Oh my goodness.
Well, first of all, thank you guys so much again for having us. We've been dying to come up here and see you, so yay! We've had so much fun today. And you guys, if you love our music, you can check us out on our website at southernhalo.net, and that'll take you to all of our social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that great stuff.
That's right.
So you guys just give us a follow and we'll say hello.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and it's wonderful. You've got a great online store. You really are keeping all the bases covered.
Oh,
It's
well, thank you.
Wonderful. We are thrilled that you came up and made the drive, and hopefully you enjoy your drive back down.
Well, we definitely are that you told us so many things to do on our way back down.
Yeah.
So we're excited. We love being in Michigan.
Well, we love having you. We hope you come back. We'll take you out on the big lake.
Yes, we would love that.
I
That's
know you're
happening.
gonna noodle, but we can. We'll
We're
see
not
it.
gonna
We
noodle.
can take you scuba diving.
Yeah.
All right, we'll
Let's
do
do it.
that.
Oh, I'm down for that one.
Thank you so much, Southern Halo. Check them out online. Our Facebook page streaming live. You'll be linked to their Facebook page there as well. Thank you so much. Coming up in the next few minutes, we've got Chris Young featuring Vince Gill, also Dierks Bentley featuring the Brothers Osborne. Stay tuned.
Hey.